Uh, the sweet smell of victory, bringing down an undefeated Giant and Matt. I don't care if it took him not being able to play Kamara. I will take that dub. How we doing, gentlemen? Here's another edition of the power rankings in our league, brought to you by doTERRA Breathe. If you haven't noticed, I am feeling pretty shitty, pretty sick. So I got the day off. Figured I'd bring you guys some rankings while I have the time. Let's get right into it. What can I say? Colston, Kelly, 0-4 to start the season. Number 14 on the week. Pretty tough to come out of this hole, especially with David Montgomery being out. Mark Andrews didn't do anything for you. Dalvin Cook with the shoulder injury. Kyler Murray not living up to extreme expectations that he was. Tyler Lockett and Devin Duvernay as your wide receiver 2 and 3. It's just going to be tough sledding. I don't see it getting much better unless you make some moves. You overplayed your expectations this week against Marcus. You had to show out for the best. You guys love beating each other, but when it comes down to either Cooper Kupp or Brandon Ayuk scoring more, Cooper Kupp's going to win that 99 times out of 100. Sorry, bro. You still have a chance, but I would recommend making some moves, bro. Hey, hit me up. Number 13, we have Andrew on the week. It's second time in 3 weeks that he scored under 90 points. Tough sledding. I know he had a great win last week, scoring around 170, but this week he just didn't have the firepower. Trevor Lawrence with 4 fumbles and an interception didn't help. Melvin Gordon is in the doghouse, even with Javonte hurt. You know, Amari Cooper didn't do anything. Garrett Wilson, George Kittle was a no-show completely. Robert Woods got you a touchdown, but it's going to be tough because I think you need Najee Harris to do something each and every week, like at least 20 points. It was just a tough week last week. When you're high, you're high. You're scoring 170. When you're low, you're scoring under 90. So if you could keep it a little more consistent at like that 130 range, 120, you have a chance each and every week. So DK Metcalf still looking like a steal. Um, yeah, still got to put you at 13. Number 12, we got, let me double check. Yep, we got, this one might be a surprise, Eric Arcos at number 12. No, by no means is he number 12 in points scored right now. I'm just seeing a little bit of a downtrend with Eric right now. Dalton Schultz coming back from injury, that's good, but having no DeAndre Swift is really, really tough to keep your team going. Allen Robinson, that was one of my guys I was targeting. He hasn't done anything. Cooper Kupp's just stealing the whole target share. Joe Mixon finally showed out with 17 points this past week. Jalen Hurts not the best game for the Jags against the Jags, so probably just a tough week, but it is going to be tough moving forward without DeAndre Swift. So a couple weeks from now, I'd say definitely with DeAndre Swift on your team, you're moving up the rankings. Rondell Moore is back, so I think you got a good chance. Corey Davis might be the wide receiver 3 that you need to work on. Number 11 on the week, we have Marcus Colston or Marcus Cobb. This man traded Tyler Higbee to me for Romeo Doubs, and I just think that's one of the most even trades we've seen. Obviously I'm a little biased, but we have evidence that Dobbs could be a wide receiver 1 over in Green Bay. He could take more and more targets as the year goes on. He dropped a 50-yard touchdown pass that would have put him even higher up. And Tyler Higbee was his 3rd tight end that he was starting. So I think it's a win-win all the way around. Cooper Kupp's always going to get his. I think Chase Claypool and Robbie Anderson as your wide receiver 2 and 3 is pretty scary. Like not the good kind of scary either. It's I would be worried each week in and out if I had those as my wide receiver 2 and 3. I think Romeo Dobbs moves into that wide receiver too soon for you. So even trade all around. Dameon Pierce with the 75-yard touchdown run. Nick Chubb's gonna get his. Aaron Rodgers. Eh, I think he's gonna be a mid QB each and every week. High QB2, low QB1. You still got this. Deshaun Watson's coming back. We'll see. We'll see. Number 10 on the week, we have Paul Moga. Now I know he's 1 and 3. You're saying how can you put him above a 2 and 2 Marcus team? I just saw a team that is ready to explode. Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones. Derrick Henry, whenever Vermont snows, man, whenever Vermont snows that weekend, Derrick Henry has a beastly game. So just watch the weather out in Vermont if you want to know if Derrick Henry's going to post a 25-point game. Russell Wilson actually did something this week. Jerry Jeudy got that quick little tutty. Aaron Jones, 1 week he'll get you 30, next week he'll get you 3. I rode the Aaron Jones experience last year. I get that, but as your running back, well, 2, that's perfect. Mike Williams, I think will do better as Justin Herbert gets back. I don't care about Keenan Allen coming back. It'll only get Mike Williams easier targets. Josh Jacobs, he's been a huge surprise for me so far. I was totally avoiding him in draft, so I think that's good because Darrell Henderson is losing his gump after his 2-game slump. So I'd be worried about that. Eagles D, man. 5 turnovers? Fuck you, dude. That's awesome. And at number 9, we got Ben Kapler. And no, this is no mistake that I put Benjamin and Paul against each other back to back. They are playing each other this week, and there's been some intensity brewing over there. Definitely Ben versus Paul this year. It's been pretty intense to look at the group chat. You guys know what I'm talking about, but I can't wait to see who takes this matchup this week. I circled it. Ben's 2 and 2, just coming off a 158 performance, and Paul was it over 180. So I am loving this matchup. Paul needs this win, but Ben has Geno Smith on his side, I guess, right? Geno Smith absolutely beasted for him. DJ Moore, very worried. Devontae Smith, I'm okay with, but Jarvis Landry, very worried. If you still got Khalil Herbert in, though, you got all the running backs. You got all the running backs, bro. Now Tyler Algier, wow. He could be the running back 1 while Cordell Patterson is on IR. So love that. Watch out for that matchup this week. We got number 8 coming in for James Leone. What a rough week it was for him, losing Javonte Williams on the first play of the second half. I feel for you, man. I'm sorry. Sorry it turned out like that. You did have the running back depth until then. Michael Carter's losing touches. I had to throw that in, James. We were in trade talks and kind of discussing Michael Carter, and it wasn't for me. But I don't know if he's going to continue to lose touches as Breece Hall increases, or if it was just a couple of different game plans. Chris Olave, beast, absolute. He's getting over 30% of the target share, even without Jameis. So balling. Chris Godwin, as he gets healthier, he'll get better. Worried about Jalen Waddle with Teddy Bridgewater. Jeff Wilson will be great until you have Elijah Mitchell coming back. So you're set, but I'd say you're middle of the road right now with that Javonte Williams injury. Number 7 on the week, we have Jaime Hinojos. This man almost pulled it off last night. If the Rams got some negative points, 49ers got a couple more touchdowns, then it would have been close. I was surprised Brady played the defense against you when he had the win sealed up. But J.K. Dobbins showing out, still is going to be showing out. Miles Sanders went off for you. Jamar Chase just hasn't, he's had one boom game, but outside of that, he's not showing he's not showing that top wide receiver potential right now. I mean, he's got the potential, but he's just not showing it right now. Keenan Allen